everyone, I'm Izu and welcome to a new episode of my werewolf series, The Ordinary Life of a Teenage Werewolf. As you could see from the little montage there, Ronen has prepared a little gift for Billie. He has spent the whole weekend crafting a treehouse and a little hideout for Billie to go in the forest to hide out when she is in her werewolf form on full moons and other times when she knows that it's gonna be hard to kind of remain human. And finally, after the whole weekend, Ronen was getting ready to meet Billie because he had asked her to come here and maybe he could have shown her what he has made. So Billie is finally here and she's meeting with Ronen, who told her to come because he wanted to show her something. Billie said she was gonna come over for a quick chat, but she has to get going for her own party. I really apologize for my game being so broken. I don't know why the frame rate is like this, but just ignore that. But Billie is saying that she really has to get going, but Ronen is very welcome to join the party. But he is asking her if the party is actually a good idea since today is full moon. Maybe we can like postpone the birthday, but she is not having it. Like she does not want to postpone the birthday. She's very capable of having control of her abilities, so she doesn't see why she should. But she does want to help Billie, so he is telling her that he has something for her and that she should wait for a little bit. He's gonna go get it and he just says that please wait for a moment, but as we know from the last episode, Billie doesn't have that time, so she will have to leave and will go home. And Ronen, unfortunately, didn't have time to give her her present, which is the treehouse and the hideout out in the forest. And he does not appreciate that. I mean, he has spent so much time on this gift, I guess. And for her not to appreciate it, it really hurt him. But he is gonna go to her birthday and he's gonna go and talk to her once again. I mean, now would be the perfect time to go to the treehouse because it is full moon and it's also Billie's birthday, so we don't know how that like goes when it comes to like werewolves and all that. So he definitely is looking out for her, but it's not really coming across how he wanted it to. And I feel like he's trying his best, but it's not working with Billie and it's just causing problems with them. And while they were arguing, certain someone happened to be listening in the conversation and Blair heard Ronen tell Billie how concerned he was about everyone's safety and also about Billie herself as well, like not only for the other people, but Ronen had said to Billie that he was not the biggest fan of this whole evening on a full moon. And since Blair heard all those arguments and she heard what they were talking about, she could get quite a clear picture of what is going on between Ronen and Billie and their whole friendship. And so Ronen had had enough and he decided to go home. Well, obviously, Billie, as we know from last episode, she told him to leave. She felt really disrespected and she did not want him around after all that. But when he was walking across the bridge, he decided to take a little break and just stopped for a moment to gather his thoughts, and someone had followed after him. And Blair came to talk to him that she couldn't help but overhear the argument between Ronen and Billie, and she was concerned how little Billie cared about her friends, and Blair is totally on Ronen's side. She totally gets why werewolves are dangerous. He is a little taken aback, but Blair just says that yeah, werewolves exist, and that's that. Like, they all know the legends and rumors going around in Moonwood Mill, so without telling him that she herself is coming from a werewolf family, she does let him know that she understands and is totally on his side. And it just happens that her family used to own this ancient book that talked about all kinds of lycantropy lore and kind of encyclopedia kind of book. And in that book, she remembers as a child going through it and seeing a cure. And she's telling this to Ronen that you can cure a werewolf and they can become a human. And Ronen is obviously over the moon about that, and of course, Ronen is very grateful for that, but he has to go home to tell Alana, and they need to think about their next kind of move. And I think Blair is very happy about this outcome. And yes, he is very happy despite all the drama, despite all the kind of arguments that they had earlier. It's the next day, and as you can see, Billie is outside walking towards the collective, and she has decided that she wants to be a part of the Moonwood Mill collective, and she really wants to find out what it is and what it is like to be a part of a pack. And as a very nice coincidence, she runs into Jacob. He is in his wolf form, and it is daylight, but just ignore that. Just ignore. And actually, now that there is no one around and Jacob is feeling a little hungry, he invites Billie to come hunt with him. They are having a little chat. He is explaining some of the things before they head off to the wilderness. And I think they are having a very nice time. And so they are off. I don't know why she decided to walk oh my god, what are you even doing? Why are you disappearing into the freaking house? Can we do this somewhere else? Alright, they decided to go into this area here, or rather, he decided, and she will walk behind him with a stake, because why not? Because why freaking not? I just love her. She's taking her sweet ass time. Oh, you can smell other werewolves. Okay, that's cool. Now, since we have 2 werewolves, we can finally kind of experience what it is like with other werewolves. Like, she has seen other werewolves, she has met them, but she has never had the time or chance to actually spend time with them. Oh, she's so cute as a werewolf. She keeps losing her tail, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Can we do something? We can share our experiences, but other than that, there's not much we can do as a werewolf. The wolves among us, Jacob is near other like-minded kin, and I'm so clean, bask in my radiance, fresh meat. It's snowing and transformation mastery. Billie has mastered the ability to stay comfortably in her beastly form. In this form, werewolf experience and skill gains are increased, but fury gains are increased as well. That is really cool. But since we are here, I think we should explore the tunnels together. Billie has done that, some of it at least, with Ronen and Alana, but they haven't gotten too far. They have just went into it, like into the gate, like underneath to the caves, but that's basically it. I don't know why she refuses to walk in all fours. Like, now all of a sudden she has decided to be a distinguished lady. I don't know why, but it is what it is. They're gonna be exploring the tunnels, which is gonna be really cool, and this place looks so magical. Alright, diverging paths. As Jacob crawls under a particularly low stretch, he notices that the tunnel splits into 3 paths up ahead. From one path comes a faint but magical sounding melody. Down another, the lingering scent of garlic. And down the third, a welcoming bit of fresh air on the breeze. Okay, I know the breeze is outside, which makes sense. I think let's go towards the garlic. Let's go there together. It's gonna be more fun that way, I think. I know they technically don't go there together, but just imagine. Just imagine they are actually doing that. A garlic box. The scent of garlic leads down a twisting tunnel. Eventually, Billie runs into a large metal box of some sort, but it's too dark to figure out what purpose it might have, or if there's a way to get inside. Even as a werewolf, Jacob is finding it difficult to navigate these tunnels at the moment. There are a lot of different smells and tracks and paths. He tries to shake off his doubts. These tunnels are well traveled and the path he's on is sure to lead somewhere. Aw, look at this, become friends with Billie. Diverging paths? Billie seems to come to a dead end before noticing a small ledge off to the side. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but Billie manages to clamber up and finds a set of 3 different tunnels. The one that heads left seems littered with debris and gives off a rusty scent. The one in the middle smells a lot like garlic. Only the tunnel to the right has a pleasant odor, the smell of fresh air. Why can't we choose the garlic? I don't know, but maybe we just navigate the debris then. I don't want to go outside just yet. The tunnels are damp and Jacob can't seem to escape the smell of wet dog that's everywhere. It's probably you, the wet dog. Ouch. On a tunnel straight away, Billie breaks into a light run and is making good time when she suddenly finds herself tumbling head over heels. Ouch. If it was impossible to see in the dark, but there must have been a massive hole in the tunnel floor, and Billie ends up on a path some distance below where she started. Okay, I feel like they might get separated here. The scent of garlic leads down a twisting tunnel. Eventually, Jacob runs into a large metal box of some sort, but it's too dark to figure out what purpose it might have, or if there's a way to get inside. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, did you hear that? That was scary. The old mill. More than once, Billie nearly trips on some old junk. It's too dark to make out what it is, even after coming across a large pile of old metal. Given how rusty it smells, it's probably safer to leave it alone since it is too dark to see. At this point, they're definitely in different places. I feel like Jacob just ran up ahead trying to find the source of the garlic, and Billie walked behind him and then fell into the hole, and he didn't realize that. Jacob seems to come to a dead end before noticing a small ledge off to the side. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but Jacob manages to clamber up and finds a set of 3 different tunnels. I don't know if he could smell her or if they can hear each other, but maybe they can somehow communicate and she can tell him which way to go, or like the direction of where she is. And right now he would definitely want to try to find her. Okay, so he's coming into the same place where Billie is. Billie can make out some lights ahead. It must be an exit. Alright, so they did figure out a way to the outside, but they didn't really find anything. I feel like they should go there again. Alright, maybe they can now go different ways. Jacob can go find if there is a way to the source of the garlic. And then maybe this time, Billie can go towards the magical melody. Ooh, I love the sound effects. Okay, an enchanted room. The enchanting music fades as Billie comes to a large round room with an expansive relief carved into the wall. Embedded glowing cerulean crystals give off enough light to make out the story within. The artwork depicts a magical conflict between two sides, with some favoring plasma and the others who drew power from the moon. Lost. Even as a werewolf, Jacob is finding it difficult to navigate these tunnels at the moment. Okay, so he is lost yet again. I do feel like Jacob is not the best person to navigate. Finders keepers. Billie is making her way through a particularly tight corridor when she notices something give way underfoot. She bends down to check and discovers something. So we found a spell book. And oh my god, how freaking suitable. Jacob found a potato. How is this so good? Like, this is so good. Poor thing. Alright, I think that's enough of exploring for one day. And I feel like they should go back to the Volkovs and have a little chat with Christoffer and Lily. The sky is so pretty. And they seem to have a really good time. I really enjoy that. Look at them being friends. I'm really happy that finally Billie is able to have a good time as a werewolf. And yet again, she is walking, not doing the werewolf run. I don't know what the heck is wrong with her. Can you not do that anymore? Okay, apparently I can make her run like this, but only if I click the run ferociously, not like automatically, which kind of is good because I hate this run. Like, it looks so weird, it looks so wrong. But then again, she's supposed to be a werewolf, so oh my god. Look how pretty it is. They're very cute. Okay, I don't know what is going on. I can't go into that house, but I can see that Lily is outside, so I can just talk to her here. I don't care. We are gonna talk about our day. We're gonna tell her how much fun we had and how good of a friend and a little wolf teacher Jacob has been. I'm sorry it's getting really dark, but it is almost night, so it is what it is. Oh Jesus, please don't be flirty. That is a little bit weird. But I wanted to ask her about Werewolf Pack. Asked to be friend of the Moonwood Collective. I don't know how you can join the pack, but we can be a friend. That's okay. Lily said to come and introduce herself to Christoffer. Obviously, you have actually met him before, but the game did not. We need to make a good impression on him, and hopefully we can get into the pack or be a friend of the pack. We're actually getting along really well. I think we should be able to ask about it now. Oh, actually, challenge to tug of war as a playful little werewolf jester. But we're gonna ask if we can join the Werewolf Collective. Yes! Allow me to extend a hearty welcome to you, our new friend of the Moonwood Collective. We're so happy to have you. Don't hesitate to stop by our tree and spend some time with us or use the facilities. Though not required, we gladly welcome any future contributions to better the pack. Your generosity would be greatly appreciated. I don't know what that means, but that was really fun. Maybe we can try a little werewolf spar for just funsies. Why not? And it is getting really late, and we do need to get home. Her parents are gonna be very concerned if we don't get home soon, especially if we don't get back, we might be like injured and stuff. Yeah, I think this is a good time to go back home. Okay, she had to go for a little hunt in the middle of her walk back home because she was hungry. But we are now a part of the Moonwood Collective. We have made 2 new good friends, Christoffer and Jacob. She seems to get along really well with every single pack member, and I'm really happy about that because that is really important. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. There was a lot of answers given to last episode. I really wanted to try this like kind of tandem episode thing. If you did enjoy this episode, give it a thumbs up, and also let me know what you think Blair's agenda is. I'm actually really curious to see what you guys think that she is on about. I have a full-on plan for this whole series. It is more of a story-based and less gameplay-driven series. So I have a plan for everything, but I'm interested to see what you guys think. And if you're new here and haven't watched any of my previous videos, you can watch this whole series. I have a playlist linked in the description, and I have a couple of other series as well if you want to watch those. And if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe and join the family here. And don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day or night and week or weekend whenever you're watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!